have a question for my mom. Is he remorseful, the father?
I think his attorney would need to answer that question.
Let me get the attorney in here. His name is Ralph DeFranco. He is the attorney for Julian's father. Ralph, is your client remorseful for what he had done?
Absolutely, and he made it very clear on the record yesterday during the sentencing, and he apologized to the young man's mother and her family and anybody that was, represented there for them.
Ralph, why, Ralph, did he take his son in the first place?
Well, the basis for this is they did not have a good relationship. And my understanding from my client, when the child was conceived, there was some issue, according to my client, whether she was even going to have the baby. He indicated that he wanted the baby, he wanted to have the baby, and if the baby was born, he would do everything he could to raise the child. And there were some circumstances where, she thought he was going to leave and he thought she was going to leave, and it led up to the circumstance that created this difficult situation.
Gloria?
No, Dr. Drew, first of all, I'm not even going to dignify that disgusting remark with an answer. All of this is a lot of excuses. I thought he said that his client was remorseful. His client pled guilty to numerous felonies. That means that my client, the mother, never agreed to have her son removed from her and from the loving relationship that they had. So if he's trying to make excuses now, then he's saying essentially that his client is not remorseful.
Mr. DeFranco?
Nobody's trying to make excuses, Gloria. This was in the report. The prosecutor said this was all nonsense too. This was in the probation report, and it was in the history if you'd have taken the time to read it. And there were issues with the two of them that created this problem.
There is no justification. I'm saying it loudly. I am saying it clearly. So listen up, sir. There is no excuse for abducting a child. And anyone who does should face serious consequences.
Gloria, you showed up. You showed up on the day of sentencing. I've been involved in this case since last November, so I think I have a little bit more of a grasp of what's going on.
And since you've been involved since last November, maybe you ought to review your client's plea, which you allowed him to enter, to numerous felonies, not just one.
That's correct.
Numerous felonies. And that he pled guilty, and that is something he has to take responsibility for.
Well, he took full responsibility, and the felonies, if you would look at them, they reflect what the activity was and the identity that was created, and it shows that he accepted responsibility for all the actions that he performed. So he accepted responsibility. He showed remorse in the courtroom. You were there as well as I do, so I don't know what your problem is.
Yeah. He also
did what he had to do.
First of all, he had 13 years.
My problem is, sir, that the focus should be on this child and rebuilding the relationship with the mother who loves him.
Let me leave it there, because I think that is a perfect goal for everybody, right? That is the goal, is to be to the two victims, the child and the mom, let's call them both victims here, reuniting them in their original natural state.